The age-old question, when the heck do you take Social Security? It's not a one-size-fits-all answer. It's very customized. As a matter of fact, it's a big part of financial planning. I get asked this question all the stinking time. So let's talk about the things that are worth thinking about to decide when the right time for you specifically to take Social Security is. Let me do a little preface though. I'm going on the basis you will have Social Security. I don't think there's a real concern you won't. And so let's use that basis for my logic. First of all, are you still working? Are you 63, 64 still working? Then don't take Social Security. One, you don't need it. Let it increase. Two is it's a tax adversely and not advantageously if you're working and you're collecting Social Security. So generally speaking, don't take it then. Do you need funds? Some people, they are retired and they have the cash reserve. They don't need to take it yet because simply they have enough to cover their expenses for X period of time. Generally, I tell people wait until you actually need funds to make the decision. Next, other fixed incomes. What else do you have coming in? Do you have pensions, Social Securities, annuities that are paying you handsomely? If so, you may want to wait. This is another fixed income and that's covering a lot of your expenses. It comes into the formula for sure. How many and much investments do you have? That matters. If you have a huge portfolio or a small portfolio. If you have a small portfolio and you're going to whittle that down, remember, you're going to be stuck with nothing but fixed incomes. Maybe for you, it makes sense to take Social Security so that you preserve some liquidity in case you need $30,000 for something in retirement, which, generally speaking, most people end up needing things like that. Where are your investments? Are they all in 401ks, IRAs, things that when you take them out are taxed at ordinary income rates and affect tax rates and things of that nature? Or are they in Roth IRAs or after-tax accounts? It matters. How about what's your investment risk? Well, if you're super aggressive and your assets are prone to grow decently over time, then maybe for you it makes sense to wait. Are you really conservative? Your assets won't grow as much. Maybe it makes sense to not wait. These are all things that come into the formula. Next, health and life expectancy. This is critical. If you're in poor health, take it. If both parents on both sides live till they were 99 and you're a non-smoker and super healthy, not that there's any guarantees, but waiting may benefit you. It's very important in the formula. Age difference of your spouse. This matters. Are you and your spouse the same age? Or when you collect, will your spouse still be working? All these things matter. Is there a substantial age difference? There's strategies there that you may want to take advantage of. And finally, if you're married, what is your spouse's benefit going to be? There's strategies. You can turn one on and the lower one, let the higher one raise. Remember, if you die, your spouse will get the higher of their benefit or yours. You may want to let yours rise higher because they have a smaller one. And if something happens to you, and maybe you're older or male and predominantly go first, these are things that you want to take into consideration. Now, of course, there's many other things to look through. These are the big ones that I generally tick off when at least starting to have the dialogue. Hopefully there's some nuggets for you to digest and take into your own planning. And as always, here to help me or any of my colleagues at Diversified. So stay wealthy, stay healthy, stay happy. I'm Andrew Rosen, president of Diversified. Take care.